Hello everyone, welcome to Master Microbiology YouTube channel. In this video today, I am sharing with you understanding research methodology, qualitative versus quantitative made simple. That is the topic we are addressing in this video. Understanding research methodology, the qualitative and the quantitative aspect. Choosing the right research method is one of the most critical steps in any academic study. And yet, many students confuse methodology with methods or don't fully understand the difference between qualitative and quantitative research. This video simplifies both concepts and helps you make the right decision for your research design. First things first, methodology versus methods. Let's clear it up, a common confusion. Methodology is the overall approach or strategy you use to answer your research question. It includes the logic behind your research design, data collection, and analysis. Methods are the actual tools or techniques you use. Methods are the actual tools or techniques you use, like questionnaires, interviews, lab tests, or statistical software. Think of methodology as the why and how behind your study, and methods as what you use to gather data. Two major research methodologies are: number one, quantitative research. This deals with numbers, measurements, and statistics, just as it says quantity. This method answers questions like how many, how much, what is the relationship between X and Y. Key features: uses structured tools, e.g. surveys, lab instruments, large sample sizes, results are measurable and generalizable, analyzed with statistics. Examples in microbiology: measuring antibiotic resistance in E. coli from 100 food samples, you can see. Surveying 500 people on their hand washing practices. Another one is analyzing the effectiveness of a new vaccine using lab tests. Qualitative research. This deals with meanings, experiences, and understanding. This method answers questions like why, how, what is the experience or perception of something. Key features: uses open-ended tools, e.g. interviews, focus groups, and many more. It is also small, purposeful sample sizes. Results are descriptive and detailed, analyzed by themes or patterns. Examples in public health or education: interviewing nurses about their experience during a pandemic, observing hygiene practices in traditional markets, exploring beliefs about herbal medicine used in rural communities. Key differences at a glance. Aspects we are looking at to see the difference. The data type: in quantitative, it is numbers and statistics. In qualitative, it is words, images, observation. Tools: in quantitative, it is surveys, experiments. In qualitative, it is interviews, focus groups. Sample size in quantitative is large. In qualitative, it is small. The aim in quantitative is to measure, test, quantify. The aim in qualitative is to explore, understand, interpret. Analysis in quantitative is statistical analysis. In qualitative, it is thematic content analysis. The outcome in quantitative is generalizable results. The outcome in qualitative is in-depth understanding. Which should you choose? Choose quantitative if you want to measure or compare variables. If you want to test a hypothesis, choose quantitative. If you want to produce statistically valid results, choose quantitative. But on the other hand, choose qualitative if you want to explore a new topic in depth. If you want to understand differences, if you want to understand experiences, behaviors, or cultures. Then if you want to generate ideas or theories. Sometimes Combining both approaches, a mixed method study can give a fuller picture. For example, measuring infection rates, quantitative, and interviewing patients about their treatment experience, qualitative. Example from microbiology. Quantitative study. What percentage of students tested positive for salmonella after eating street food in Ilorin? Qualitative. How do street food vendors in Ilorin understand and practice food hygiene? Both are valid, but they answer different questions using different approaches. In conclusion, understanding the differences or the difference between qualitative and quantitative research methodologies helps you choose the best approach for your study. It also ensures your research is valid, relevant, and well designed. Remember, start with your research question. Choose a methodology that best helps you answer it. Use the right methods to collect and analyze your data. When you get this foundation right, the rest of your research will fall into place, and not just into place, it will fall into good places. My name is Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun, and I'm your host on this Dr. Olugbenga Adetitun YouTube channel. And I'm your host, beg your pardon, on this Master Microbiology YouTube channel. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment. I will see you in the next one. Bye for now.